Hey guys, listen to Woodard here. Hey, I hope you're having a great day. Hey, so in this video is what I'm going to do is share some live testimonials from our live webinar that we had on May 24th, 2024. And basically they're live testimonials of people in our digital growth community. And they were people just like me who were looking for a way to work from home and work part-time hours to make like 5 to 7 figures yearly just by working online from home part-time. So if you're like me and you're like many of the members in our community, we are basically sick of working full-time jobs, 40 plus hours a week, and feeling like we're getting nowhere in life. We just feel like we want more money, we want more time. We feel like we're missing out on time with our kids or grandkids, or just not making enough money to make bills. Like some people have to have 2 3 jobs, and some people are working overtime all the time, therefore missing out on time with family, with kids, with grandkids. And maybe you just want extra money to travel, to pay off debt, to have unlimited money to do what you want when you want. And so there's just many of our members in our community are going to give you live testimonials of how they use this opportunity to go to be able to make 5 to 7 figures a year within the year by using this same system and the 2 hour workday. It's basically a step-by-step training that shows you what to do for 2 hours a day online to make 5 to 7 figures a year with a done for you business, meaning that you have a done for you business with a done for you website, four done for you products that pay 100% commission. The products sell for $100, $300, $600, $900. The products are in high demand and they're digital, and so you can resell them for 100% profit. Basically, somebody else came up with the website, the business idea, and the products, and they're giving you master resale rights to resell these products as many times as you want. And then with the 2 hour workday, they show you what to do online for 2 hours a day to get sales with your new business. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn you over to the little snippets of the live testimonials I took from members in our growth community. We have about 15,000, I believe, members so far who are all very successful with their own online business now that you will get access to if this is something you want to do as well. At the end of the live testimonials, I'll come back on, and if you're interested, I'll tell you how to get started. But I just wanted to share these. These are awesome testimonials of real people like you and me that have been struggling financially, either with time or money. And so you can hear their testimonies. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start it right now.
So I want Jessica to come and share. You guys, she literally just hit 6 figures in 6.5 months. She is such an adorable human being. Like, you guys are literally going to fall in love with her. I want you to just, she's probably one of the realest people I've ever been around in my entire life. And it's really great because she didn't buy from me, by the way. I'm telling you guys, this is what I love about this. It's just the likes attract. Let's just put it that way. So Jessica, oh my gosh, I gotta make her co-host. Hold on. Let me find her real quick here. I can't wait for you guys to share her story. Okay, you should be able to unmute, Jessica. Jessica?
There you go. Can you
There
hear
you
me now?
are. Yes.
Hey. Thank you so much for such a sweet introduction. I appreciate that so much. Can you hear me okay? I'm at a greenhouse today and my service is like...
No, you're good.
Okay, good. So I have been doing this for 6.5 months and I just hit 100K in 6.5 months. Yay! And some of you know my story and follow me, but I say it all the time. I wasn't and am not. Like, I had no following, no experience. I'm not fancy. Like, I had a desire and I kept seeing people with digital marketing. I didn't think it was real. I've been in MLMs most of my life, make $5 off a product. And I've had the same job for 17 years. My annual salary is $33,000 a year. And I just hit 100K in 6.5 months. And like, I've already made $900 today. I'm at a greenhouse. I was in the hospital yesterday. Like, my health is not great. Like, you really, really can do this anywhere. I plugged into Michelle's video. So I did not purchase from her. The lady that I did purchase from didn't mentor me, but Michelle's videos mentored me every day. She had a 10K and 60-day run from November to December. I plugged into those videos every day. I just did what she said. And I made 10K my first 2 months. So you don't have to have a mentor or somebody like, hey, go do this. You don't have to do that. Like, it literally just pours into you. Michelle's so selfless. I love your training, Michelle. I love how much you care about us. And I know you said to make short, so I'll try to hurry, but a lot of people in the past 6.5 months come to me with no tech experience, no idea what to do. And I tell them I was the same way. Like, you don't have to fit that stereotype. I just plugged into videos and the training, and I took advantage of what you give us at our fingertips. I can do this from my double wide trailer in West Virginia with Crohn's disease and a full-time job and homeschool and super active in our youth ministry. Anybody can do this. Definitely.
Oh, did we lose you, Jessica? Oh, I think
I
we
don't know, maybe.
Thank you so much for sharing, Jessica. And I hope you're feeling better, my friend. And congratulations. I love how real you are, and you just stay true to your authentic self. And I just love that so much. So thank you so much for sharing. So good. Oh my goodness, you guys, that is so good. Okay, so what I want to do real quick is, because I know she had something going on. I want Victoria to come and share real quick here, you guys, before we keep on going.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm so pumped up. You guys know I always get really fired up to share with you guys my story, because I am super busy. My mother-in-law's here. We're about to drive down and go look at a new house that we're building that we are this close to being able to pay cash for, and it is because of digital marketing. So like I said, I'm Victoria. I'm a busy boy mama. My husband is active duty Army. We have 3 little boys. 2 of them are special needs, and our life is just constantly on the go. And prior to digital marketing, I was a major freaking skeptic about online businesses, and it was because I had done an MLM. Now, I've seen people dropping in the comments like, is this an MLM? Y'all, it is wildly different, okay? Wildly different. You can't make 100% profit with an MLM. There's no upline. There's no company here. There's nobody making a dime off of you. This is 100% you and yours, okay? There's no recruiting, team building, none of that. Drop in the comments, though, if you have ever done an MLM. And tell me how it made you feel. Now, I'm not one to hate on it because it's a brilliant business model, but for me, I wasn't getting what I wanted out of it. And what I really wanted was that time freedom. I wanted that financial freedom to be a stay-at-home mama and be with my kids and be able to work a little bit and put my phone down. But what I found doing that was I was glued to my phone, right? Doing the recruiting, the parties, the cold messages, the follow-up, all of those things, to make $7 on a dang mascara. So I did the math on this, y'all. And in order to make $900 doing that, I had to sell 128 mascaras. Okay. Wildly different versus what Michelle was saying to get one customer. It's so different. And so what happened for me was I was still desperately looking for a way to work from home. And so I left MLM and I said, I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to start my own online boutique, because then I'll be able to make 100% of the profit. And it's going to be mine. Tell me in the comments who has ever owned a business, because if so, you know the initial investment that goes into that. You know what it's like to hold inventory. And so I went 30 grand into debt to start my own online boutique, and I still have inventory that I cannot even sell. I'm at the point now where I'm just giving it away because I can now, right? But I did that. And what happened for me when I found digital marketing, I was watching this girl this is the point, you guys. I was watching this girl make 40 grand in 2 months. I had no idea who she was, but I was her perfect customer because like she just kept showing up in my feed. And so I was watching her make 40 grand in 2 months, and I sat there and I said, yeah, right. It's gotta be another scam. It's gotta be some, like, it's not adding up to me, right? And the reason is because we are taught that to make more, what does society say? Go to college, go get a good degree, and then go and get a good 9 to 5, right? And so then you are able to make a good salary. But guess what? If you can't afford to live in our economy, go get another job. How many of you see ads on TikTok for like all of these second jobs, right? Like Uber Eats and DoorDash and all of these other ways to make an income. It's because we're told that you need to work more to make more. Okay. And so I just was not a believer, but it got to a point in our situation where we were living paycheck to paycheck, and I desperately needed to find something that was going to help contribute to our household income, because I had lost income because my boutique wasn't bringing anything in for 6 weeks. And so when I went into this, I'm telling you, this was a Hail Mary. And I said, you know what? If I can make $1,200 a month, I'm going to be good. Now, a lot like Jessica, I've never made an income like that, right? Prior to this, my like the most I had ever made in a year was like about 26, 28 grand. Okay. And I've done every job under the sun. So when I tell you in my first month, I made $29,000 working less than I have ever worked in my life. Like, I could not fathom it. And I know that those are big numbers to hear, you guys, but I want you to understand that it is real and it is happening for so many people. And so fast forward 5 months and 8 days, I made my first 6 figures. Okay. 5 months. And now I'm 10 months in, and I hit my first, I hit 300 grand around the 9-month mark. I actually went from 200 to 300 in that 9-month mark. So I made 100 grand just in a month. And so now I'm somewhere over 320 grand. This month alone, I've already made 72 grand. And it's absolutely mind-boggling because I'm not somebody that has ever seen an income like that, and I'm working less than I've ever worked in my entire freaking life. So I always just want to be the hype girl that's going to sit here and tell you, if you are skeptical, if you are doubting, and if you are someone that is saying, man, it sounds too good to be true, I'm telling you, that was me. And I have learned some things are just good and true at the same dang time. So if you have been watching somebody, and if you have been sleeping on this, wake up, because it is happening for so many people, and it can happen for you too. So yeah.
I love that. And congratulations on your house. That is so life-changing, right? I want to pass it over to Amy, because you guys, Amy discovered this, and she was actually working 2 jobs, and she actually has to get off of here pretty soon, because I'll let her share with you why and what she's doing. But you guys, I got to say something about Amy before I have her talk. She has never done anything like this. She has never done an MLM. She's never done affiliate marketing. She's never done drop shipping or digital marketing or anything like that. I think she actually had her daughter set up her TikTok account, right? And so I'm telling you, you don't need any prior experience in any industry. What you do need is the ability to be consistent and just want to show up. So Amy, I'm gonna let you take it away and share with us what you're doing. And this is the first time it's happened.
Yeah, exactly. Hi guys, welcome everybody, TGIF. Hey, so I am so glad you took the first step to finding out more information about this and hanging out with us today. Yes, I was divorced. I was a single mom of 3 kids, no financial or physical help, and I found myself, I had a full-time salary job that paid pretty good, but again, raising 3 kids on my own, I had to find a second job, waitressing of all things. You know, I was in the trucking industry for over 20 years, and then waitress nights, weekends, and holidays. I quickly realized I needed to find something different I didn't know what that was, but I needed to stop working so much because I was losing my relationship with my kids. I was always putting those jobs before them because I thought that's what I had to do. And yes, my daughter put me on TikTok so I could watch her videos. And that's how I came across this. You guys, I was not on social media. I had no clue what digital marketing was. None of it. I didn't even know even how to begin to have an online business, and I couldn't do any of that. I'm not tech savvy, none of it, right? So, long story short, I came across Michelle. Her and I kind of walked the same path, divorced, raising kids, struggling year after year, and we just wanted something better for our lives. And I will tell you, I took the last dollar to my name and I bought into this program because I wanted something better. I wanted my time back and I wanted financial freedom because I was tired of struggling. I just couldn't do it anymore. Really long story short, 12 weeks into this, I not only quit my part-time waitressing job, but I quit my full-time salary position of over 20 years. I was learning and earning so much that I could see this was going to be long term. And I went all in. I became a stay-at-home mom for the first time ever. I got my time back. And I started seeing I was getting financial freedom. As soon as that money was coming in, I was paying off my debt. I was paying this off, paying that off, doing all the things so I could set myself up financially. First time I ever had thousands of dollars in a savings account. I'd never seen that. And again, it's not all about the money. For me, it was more about the freedom, the time freedom with my kids and making up for all that lost time where I was putting those jobs before them. 6 months in, I realized this is it. I had made over 65 grand. At 9 months in, I hit 100 grand. And right now, as I said, I'm well over 200 grand earned. I'm averaging 20 to 30 grand every single month, all because of what I've learned. But it's the time freedom that it has given me. I have no debt. I'm booking vacations. I've got 3 vacations already booked, paid for, ready to go. This is my first Memorial Day ever as a mom for 31 years that I will be spending with all 3 of my kids. These are the things, and this is the reason why so many of us do this. It broke my heart when I was working so much, but I knew I had to provide a home for those kids. And I was exchanging time for dollars, I was exchanging my kids for those jobs because I thought that was the only way to do it. So what I'm saying to you is this is doable. It doesn't matter what your educational level is. It does not matter how old you are, how young you are. You can fit this in. If I can do it working 18 hours a day, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, you can fit this in. 30 minutes here, 40 minutes here, on your lunch break, in between jobs, whatever you can do. You're already on social media anyway. Why not be earning from it instead of just scrolling senselessly? And I realized that. I plugged into this community. I followed the process. I became committed and consistent. I was coachable. I listened and I learned, not knowing anything about any of it. And now, a year in, it's just, I'm growing leaps and bounds. I'm doing Zooms inside of the community on social media, of all things, But that's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn how social media works. You're going to learn how to market for done for you digital products, making 100% profit. You're going to learn how to have your own business, and all you need is your phone and Wi-Fi. Get your freedom back. Get it back. That's what this is about. Freedom. And happy Memorial Day.
I'm so excited for you. Love it. Have fun. We have men doing it. I was trying to see if Tim could share.
There you
Cecilia,
go.
are you back with us, my
I'm
friend?
back all the way from South Africa. Oh, you gotta love it, yeah. So let me get back on track. So that day just started out really. I had a wedding crew that came in. So it was a rush to drop my daughter off at school, and then, serving clients the whole day, and then a rush to go pick her up. But when I picked her up, I could see, she had a bad day, but I was in a hurry. I had clients waiting for me, and I literally immediately snapped, and it's like, Nani, you need to hurry because these are, the clients are waiting. And immediately the mum guilt, literally I drowned in it. I drowned in the mum guilt because I could see, my baby had a hard day, and I just didn't have time to stop. And it wasn't for me. I mean, it was time to buy winter clothes and all those things. So this money was really important that I was making that day. But I also missed lunch with my daughter. I missed dinner with her because I worked right up until 9 o'clock that night. And the way that my nail station was set up, if I looked up, I looked right into my house, and I could see she fell asleep on the couch. And my heart broke into a million pieces, knowing that, she was waiting there for me. She needed my time, and I just couldn't give it to her that day. And I knew at that moment things needed to change. So then the 24th of May, that morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, I was being a TikTok consumer. I jumped on TikTok just to get my, to look at some funny puppies or something, just to get my mood lifted up. And I came across this amazing mum online talking about how she just wanted to get her time back. So at that stage, I was still drowning in that mum guilt from the day before. And when she spoke about how she got her time back with a 2-hour workflow, I was like, this is it. This is it. I really need to get on it. And today is 1 year later. And I want to give you just a little glimpse of, what it's like in South Africa when you earn in dollars, my friend. So within 6.5 months, I hit my first $6 figures. And that immediately put me into millionaire status right here in South Africa. And from there to now, in the past year, it's 2.4 million rand later. As a single mom, I have literally, within 3 months of starting this, I was completely out of debt, where I was drowning in debt before I started. I could replace a prayer car. I mean, I needed to pray that thing all the way to school and back. When I got my daughter, I could replace that prayer car with a safe dream car that I could buy cash. I didn't need to ask the dealer or the bank or anybody to help me. I bought it cash. And by month 5, I flipped my zip code. So I moved from one province right up to Jeffreys Bay, living my life, putting my daughter in a private school where she's way happier now. And then 2 days after Christmas last year, I paid her school fees in full. So I just want to, I've never done this before. I had no clue. The difference between alt and enter was foreign to me. So I wasn't techie at all. I literally plugged in and I followed it step by step by step. So if you're sitting on the other side and you're still wondering, does this work in South Africa? Hey, 2 thumbs up. It does. It works. And earning dollars right here in South Africa is the most amazing thing that you can do for yourself. Working 2 hours a day as a mum was the best thing I could ever do for me and my daughter, ever. It is completely life-changing. And the one thing that I love most, I mean, we all know, you start a business or you go work for somebody, and within a few weeks or a few months, you get up dreading the day, knowing that whatever you are making your hours doesn't justify your income, and you get that dragging, nagging feeling of enough is enough. It's 1 year later, and I still wake up excited for that daily action steps that I'm getting inside this community. I'm still like, I can't wait to see what I'm getting today that's going to help me again to hit that $10,000 goal for this month. My friend, it's 1 year later and I'm still excited about this. So just to give you an idea of how amazing this is, it just doesn't get old. Thank you so much for having me.
Aw, thank you for sharing, and happy 1 year anniversary. I love that so much. Well, I was gonna have Daryl or Tim share. I don't see Daryl either, or Tim. Okay, well, we're gonna have one of the guys share. Both of them have hit six figures, by the way, guys, because I know I heard a lot of guys saying that they wanted to hear a guy. Oh yes, Matthew, you'll share. Okay,
How
I
about
met
Jimmy? Is Jimmy on too? I mean, like any of the guys on here?
Yeah, Matthew, I'm gonna unmute you if you would love to share. Okay, there you go, Matthew. You should be able to. I would love to hear your story. Yes.
Awesome. Well, thanks for inviting me on, Michelle. Really appreciate it.
Yes.
Most people don't know my story. I'm Matt Jameson. I'm here in Salmon River, New Brunswick, Canada, in the middle of nowhere on 50 acres. Sold a house in the city and moved out here. So everybody was talking about MLM and network marketing, and I love the business model, but it can be a rat race in the treadmill and selling products, for 25% or sometimes 10 or 15 or whatever. I've been doing that for 30 years. I just turned 50 years old. Been pretty successful in it, but it has gone up, it has gone down. My friend Jason Cardamone was on a live on Facebook one day, and it's funny, I got him started in internet marketing in 2005. I've been doing internet marketing for 24 years. That's how I built my business using a similar freedom machine that Michelle has here, guys. This system works. It's automations. It's truly amazing. I saw these digital marketing products out there. I didn't quite understand it. As a network marketing guy for 30 years, it was hard for me to comprehend how somebody was earning 100% commissions. And so Jason and I caught his live by accident, folks. We ended up jumping on the phone, talking for about 3 hours on the phone, just catching up because it's been 10 or 15 years since we chatted. And I said, oh my goodness. And Michelle, if you remember, I jumped onto one of your webinars. I was in my car and I asked a question. You thought I was in the community. Then you brought me back on anyway. I don't know if you remember that. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And I told my wife, I said, you're going to kill me, but I need to spend $1,250 Canadian because I need to do this program because I believe it can help us and I believe it can help so many people. And for what I'm seeing, I just need to do it. She's like, well, if you think this program is amazing, I trust you and let's go. So I got started right around April 1st, folks. Actually, I think it was March 30th or whatever. And I started sharing. I started plugging into the trainings inside of this, inside of the Legacy Builders program. We've got 4 different products, folks. We got obviously the 4 different products: the 100, the 300, the 6, and the 9. But you can't sell what you don't buy. And I said, well, I want to maximize. If I'm going to be doing the marketing anyway and putting my time and effort into doing the marketing anyway, then I'm going to start at the $900 Legacy Builder program. Again, $1,250 Canadian. But I also realized that with just one sale, I would have my money back paid directly to my Stripe or PayPal account. And that's exactly what I did. And folks, here we are 54 days later. Last night, I just crested $40,000 US in income. That's $55,000 Canadian with our exchange rate, folks. So for the Canadians on the line, you got to understand, we're getting paid. You set your Stripe and your PayPal to collect US funds, and you get 1.37%. That's insane. So I'm at $55,000 Canadian, 40,000 US. But I've been internet marketing for 24 years. Folks, I'm learning stuff. Michelle is teaching me so much. I thought TikTok was a joke and a waste of my time until just about 8 weeks ago. And I'll tell you what, I'm on TikTok. We're up to 2,400 and something followers. And Rocky, I'm getting sales from TikTok. I've connected with people from TikTok. And if you just will follow the step-by-step blueprint, folks, and you'll get into the training and not skip around. And if you'll follow the setup process for the Freedom Machine and not skip around, you will not have any trouble. It's the people that skip around. And anyway, if you follow the process. Now, I want to talk about content. Michelle made $219,000 last month, folks. But you got to understand something. She's been putting content consistently every single day. She's never stopped putting content out there on the internet. Let me ask you a question. If you put a video on YouTube, does that disappear? No. If you put a video on TikTok, does it disappear? No. If you put a Facebook reel up, does it disappear? Not really, as people continue to comment. And so interactions and algorithms are key. And Michelle is a master. I've learned so much from you, Michelle, on algorithms, how to train the algorithms, how to bring in the perfect eyeballs on your offers. And so it starts to compound. And that's how Michelle earned $219,000 last month, folks. It's because of compounding content, period, end of story. And so, folks, I can tell you this. I've got so many people that I've introduced the program to that have purchased that are having massive success. We got Freddie Malero, $18,000. I think it's more than that. I think I saw a sale today. Dale Peak, 6,000. Anyway, I can talk forever. I'm so excited, but I'm going to hit six figures in the next 60 days for you, Michelle. For me, for everybody, for you. And my goal is I want to be $1 million earner in your community within 1 year. I know you did it in 17 months. I believe with the momentum, with the things we got going on, my goal is to do it in a year. And I know that I've got some of the people I've introduced that want to do it. So we're just continue bringing success stories. And thank you for bringing the content and folks, it's not just the 120 something video training modules, but she already talked about inside of the school community, which is, by the way, is the most amazing community platform I've ever seen. The extras, Amy's training, Victoria's training, the LinkedIn training, the daily videos. Folks, plug in. It will be, or it can be overwhelming, but plug in and do what you can to stay consistent, and you will make money here and you will be consistent. But most importantly, folks, you're offering the most comprehensive internet marketing training I've seen in 24 years that can help you market this program if you don't have a product or service, or it can take your traditional brick and mortar business or your network marketing company to heights you've never seen before, because network marketing should be called network friends and family. It's called network marketing, but nobody teaches marketing. But anyway, it can help you recruit more people, sell more product, and build more income. Back to you, Michelle. I appreciate you for inviting me on. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing. That was awesome. I was like private messaging here in the community going, hey, could you share? And then I noticed he's seen it. So thank you so much for sharing. That was great.
All right, guys. I hope you loved the testimonials as much as I did. When I was first introduced to this by my friend, and also every time I watch these testimonials, they inspire me and motivate me all over again. Anyway, so if this is something you're interested in getting more info on or getting started with, you can go ahead and go to my website, which is going to be in my website link is in the description below this video. Just go to my website. You'll go into the first page. Make sure you put a correct email in there so that you can get my emails from me and get the info to get you started with your own online done for you online business and done for you products. And so you can start getting access to the 2-hour workday training that shows you exactly what to do for the 2 hours a day to start getting sales with your new business, with your new online business. And so you can join the digital growth community. You can get in there. You can talk to other members. You can message other members. You can ask questions. You can just inspire each other, motivate each other. And we're all after each other's success. Cheer each other on for each other's success. This is not MLM. This is not team building. This is your own business. And so everybody's in there to encourage each other to have to do the 2-hour workday flow and process, do income producing activities, what they tell you for the 2 hours, so that you can have a success and make 5 to 7 figures yearly with this done for you online business. And so you can change your life financially, have more money, have more time, spend more time with your kids and your grandkids, help them out financially, maybe have retirement money, maybe have an emergency fund, whatever you need. So if this is something you're interested in, go ahead and get started with my by going to my website below. Also inside of my emails, make sure that they don't go to spam or promotions, or and make sure that you make me as a contact, mark me as safe so I don't go to spam. And then I will have all my contact information in there as well. I send emails on our weekly webinars for new people who are interested. And also you can come to my YouTube channel anytime you want as well, because I upload the webinar replays every single week. And I will try to keep on adding more valuable videos also as well to my YouTube channel. So go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, and so you get my updates. And then hope to be working with you soon, or if not, either way, I hope that you have a great day. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.